everyone, Colsey here. Just wanted to share a little box with you that I made for one of my classes, and I think it's just a little sweetie. It's just a Milk Carton style box, and yes, it is full of Easter eggs. I bought this massive bag of Easter eggs from the supermarket, and yes, I have had a couple. I won't deny that. So I filled this one up with a few eggs for my granddaughters. The one we're making today, we're going to make in mint. This one's in ballerina, and that ribbon I just got from Shiploads for $2 a reel, but I just thought it looked really sweet as a it went real well with the box, and this one here went really well with this one, so I thought, oh, why not? So let's get started. Now I do have here, and I will put this up on my blog, there is the cutting and the scoring instructions, but like I said, I will have it up on my blog for everyone to look at, so I will show you that. So let's get cracking. I'll bring up my scoreboard. Now on the, now I didn't tell you the size. It's 10.5 by 8.25 inches, and on the 10.5 inch sides we're going to score it 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10. Ooh. Now we're going to turn so that this little piece is at the bottom, the little 1/2 inch strip, and we're going to score at 2.5, 6 inches, and then we're going to flip it over and score it at 7 3/4 inches. Then we're going to flip it back so that now we've got the little 1/2 inch strip. There's your side one, and this one here is at the top, and we're going to score it at 1 1/4 and at 6 1/4, just to there. And that's all the scoring we'll do with the scoreboard. Now we're going to take our ruler, and we're going to score from that. I'll fold it so that you can see the score line. It'll make it easier. And I can't find my bone folder, so we'll just fold and burnish all our score lines. And I've chosen to use the light side, as I'm actually going to be colouring in on this cardstock, and the light side just is easier for it. Now this one here folds backwards. There we go. So now we've done all that, we'll turn it so that the top section with your little 1/4 inch pieces are down here. And now we're going to take our ruler and we're going to score to that 1 1/4 inch score line. So you're going to go to the junction corner here where they intersect and score up, so that you are creating a triangle. Let me give it a little bit of a fold so you can see it. So you're creating a triangle in that section there, and as well as this one. So this is panel 1 and panel 3. So the junction point is there and up, and from there to that 6 1/4 inches. So that's all we need. Now I'll just give these a little bit of a fold. It doesn't have to be burnished, just as long as it's a bit of a fold. So there they are there. Now we are going to do some stamping. Now fold the bottom bit back, and we are going to lay it on at, I would do it down the bottom but you won't be able to see, and we're going to score, make a mark at 1 1/4, at 3 3/4, at 6 1/4, and again at 8 3/4, which is that one there. And we're going to use those reference points for when we stamp. And there's those little marks there. so they fall in between each one of these little squares. So I'll just fold that back a bit. Now the stamp set I'm using today is the new one. It's called Daisy Meadows, and I just thought this was just absolutely lovely. That, as soon as I got it, that just appealed to me so much, and I thought it's the perfect size to go on the bottom of a box. You can cut these out using thin cuts, but I decided to stamp straight onto the box because I just thought, why not? So I did. So now we're going to use our intense black ink. And we're going to ink up. Hopefully I don't get too much on my block. That's my biggest problem. I get too much ink on my block. And we're going to, the centre stem, we're going to line up with that little black mark and stamp. And there it is. And we'll do that again. So we're just going to line up the centre stem with the black mark. I'll move my foam across. And again. And one more. Oh, I've got a bit of ink up there. My poor old chamois, she's pretty scuddy looking, but I love her. And our last one. Just like that. We'll close our ink up. Now we're just going to take our rubber and just rub out those little pencil marks. But it's just an easier way of knowing exactly where you want to put it. So there it is there. Now the three colours I've used to colour in are green turquoise blend, jade turquoise for the leaves, this one here is for the flowers, and then the yellow citrus for the centres. So I'll just colour one set in just to show. Oh, she goes, pull to her and pull the end off. There we go. So just colour in the centres. And then for the flower, I've used the light and the medium. So I've just do quick little motions there. I tried to choose a colour that blended well with the paper, and this one blends really well. And just circular motions just to colour in the little petals. As you can see, they don't take long to colour in. And then we'll just use the dark jade for the leaves. I'll just finish colouring this one in. And I've got one already finished where I've coloured all of them in. So that's all you need to do. And here's the one finished. Now, the reason it's got a butterfly on it is because I got ink on it. So I thought, what am I going to do? So I just took the butterfly image and stamped it on and coloured it in with the dark jade, I think it was. Yep, that'll do. So that's what I used. But anyway, we have accidents. There are no accidents. What are they? What's Bob Ross used to say? There's no mistakes, it's just happy accidents. So we're going to cut and remove that bottom rectangle and cut on a little wedge. We need that one. So now, this is where we need... I have to turn it over so I can see. No, that'll do. So we're going to cut this one. This one is the front panel. I might change scissors. So this is your front panel. So the edges must stay straight on this one. So I find I cut them and then tuck it up out of the way. Then I cut these ones. And then I notch them. So you just notch those 3 panels. Move that before I put ink on everything. So that's it there. That's all you have to do. So now we're going to flip it over and fold on the second score line in. We're going to add glue onto this panel, onto this little 1/2 inch strip. Like so. Then we're going to fold this panel over, line up all our score lines and press it down. Then we're going to bring it up, and that being our front panel, we'll pull that back. So now we're going to add glue onto this one and put that one in. Glue on this one and put this one in, and then glue on here and adhere this panel down. Oh, I didn't cut very well, didn't I? So that is our front panel, and now we will take our... Oh, I need something a bit... I hope this is all right. Yeah, just to allow that to adhere. Then we're going to take this and press it in, and that's our box made. How simple was that? And by creasing those pieces, it's formed the box beautifully. So now I need to find my... And I know I had them. Oh, here it is. My punch. This is a 1/8 of an inch hole punch, and yes, it is big, but because the ribbon's wide, so we're just going to go in here and punch a hole. Now it is going to be hard because you're punching through so many pieces, but it does do it. About there. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Oh gosh, it's a tough one. Oh well. At least I know where it is. So I'll just go this way. Maybe that's, if you're having trouble, you could just make the indents. Go back through and just punch them out. There we go. And now we're going to add our eggs in. As you can see, it holds a ton more than that, but I thought if I got some of the more medium-sized eggs and put in there as well, then that's my Easter gift to my grandchildren this year. So I'll make up a pale blue one. I don't have any pale blue ribbon. Mind you though, that one's quite nice. That'd be more in the tone of Bluebell. So I might make up some of those. And I've got some yellow ribbon. So we'll just poke that through. Now we will tie a knot. Now I'm going to go bunch that up, come around. I'm not fingers and thumbs when it comes to this. Pull that in. And there's our bow, which I'm amazed it went quite well. So let's not fiddle with it. So that is our little bow on our box. And as you can see, they're full of eggs already. So all I have to do is give them to the kids. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to download and, well, you know, what's the word? Print out the instructions from my blog. Till next time, keep on creating and bye for now.